Right, so after our small little detour there, we will be heading over to Ivarstead to speak with the Greybeards. And apparently we have to climb 7,000 steps, which I really hope it's not 7,000 steps, because that's a lot of walking. But before that, a few things about this episode and further episodes. I have removed the depth of field from the previous episodes. It was getting a little too much. It was kind of getting a little too straining on the eyes. So I have removed the depth of field. So we have the standard depth of field that comes with Skyrim, and I also removed the better sneaking mod because I felt that that mod was giving me way too much of an advantage at night in terms of like sneaking and in dungeons and certain enemies not detecting me. So kind of defeats the purpose when you add a mod that adds more enemies. Whenever you get a mod that kind of doesn't let enemies detect you, if that makes sense. Are you? Okay. This man's attacking us. And arrows still hurt. That man was a level 15 assassin. So let's see. Contract. Time is next to the end. You have to kill it. Be fast, be furious. The prey is very hard to win. Master E? Who is this? Why did you send these assassins after me? I'll take your potions and your steel arrows. Don't need your sword, but let's see. I still have ranger armor, right? Yeah, it's not really gonna be much of a difference from our leather armor. Although, the leather armor probably looks a little bit better in terms of style points. Let's take a look and see. You know what? Nah, ranger armor all the way. That looks a little bit better, because we actually have pants. But anyway, as I was saying, I removed the depth of field from my EMB, so we just have a regular EMB now, with very limited depth of field. And I removed the sneaking mod, the better detection sneaking mod. The hell is this? Okay, that's normal. I don't know what that is. I think that's like a black fox or something. But yeah, so we should be better whenever going into dungeons and towns and stuff like that. We should get attacked on a more regular basis. Who is this?
Brother Umern is a strong warrior. I look forward to fighting him for chiefdom one day.
I don't know who that is, but I really don't care. Anyways, moving on from that, that's more of the new mod stuff. So you should see that reflect on the mod page whenever you take a look at it. Anyways, over to Ivarstead. You know, I get you're an orc and you're supposed to be all tough, but you really shouldn't talk to me like that. I don't appreciate it.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Look.
I don't have to take that from you.
Oh, wow. Okay. You probably should have, because now you're dead, and you won't be taking anything from anyone. Now, Ivarstead's right around this road, but there is a cave here. I'm kind of curious to see what cave it is. Honeystrand Cave discovered. Is this worth it? I wonder. What do you guys think? Yes? No? Alright, let's go. Good answer. Oh. You know what? That's fine. We got this, guys. There's only 2 bears. Two level 12 bears. It'd be fine. Maybe. Right. Good job, team. What do you have on you, bandit archer? Fur armor. The locked room? Lockpicking. Oh, okay. Just increases my skill. Alright, nice. Alright, so nothing really of use in here, I guess. Guess some bandits came in here looking for something, and they met bears. And rightfully so, the bears kicked their ass. Right, so here we are. Ivarstead. Nice small little town. Hopefully, we find out a little more information on what we need to do. But first, I think we should probably stop by either the inn or maybe a weapons or armor shop. See if we can get some better equipment here. Because I could use some better stuff. So could you, actually, Sophia. Actually, I need to get you some better heavy armor, which we haven't really ran into as of yet. We also do have a notice board here. Let's take a look and see. Okay, so we actually do some of these as we go along. Let's see. Okay, so we'll go kill some bandits here. Seems like one of the easier, more rewarding things to do. Rescue mission, huh? Why not? We'll do some of these as we continue on through our quest here. We'll do some of the side stuff as well. Nothing as of yet. We still want to go talk to the Greybeards first. I feel like that's a more pressing matter at hand. Although, is there any like shops here in Ivarstead? I don't actually remember. Maybe not. There might not be any like yeah, I don't see any like smiths or anything like here. I guess not.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
Well, you happen to be in luck. We're heading that way.
On your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself. Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Actually, I don't, because I don't know who these Greybeards are.
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
You're lucky we need to head that way. I'll do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Okay.
Be careful up there.
Right, so I guess it is actually 7,000 steps to reach High Hrothgar. So, are you guys ready for this? Because I am totally not ready for this. I would rather not climb 7,000 steps. But it seems like we have no choice. Right, I guess it's stuff like this to make the 7,000 steps dangerous. And swing and a miss. So who are you? Are you an enemy? Because everyone I've ran into so far has been an enemy of mine.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Okay, so you're cool. Alright.
Until next time. Need some? I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Fair enough. Makes perfect sense. Alright, well, Lydia, are you finished praying? We kind of have some important things to do. Right, I can hear the wolves from here. There they are. Looks like it was just the one. Also, another thing that I've added to the mod list, it's called More HUD, and it essentially just adds some more things to the UI. One thing you might have noticed is the enemies now have a level next to them, so you can kind of see what level enemies are and it'll light a different color if they're like below or above your level. I think it's green if they're below your level, white if they're leveled up with you, and then red if they're stronger than you. So it's a nice little mod. It also adds things such as whenever you pick up items or ingredients and stuff like that, it'll tell you whether or not you already have that item, how many items that you have of that particular type, and just stuff like that. So like for example, this thistle branch, since I never ate it or anything, it shows unknown ingredients to the side of it. It also shows the carry weight of it and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Pretty useful mod per se. And it doesn't get really intrusive. So it's not like it's always there. It's very subtle. And so I like it. It's a good addition, I think. And we'll just, I don't know. I enjoy the mod so far. So I'll probably keep it in the mod list. Normally I don't add things to the mod list when I'm doing a playthrough, but for stuff like UI changes, I don't think it's going to affect gameplay too much. It's whenever you start messing with actual gameplay changes that things get a little funky. So I'm going to try to avoid in doing that, like any major gameplay changes, like adding new quest lines or stuff like that, unless I know for certain it's compatible with like all the other stuff that I'm using. Anyways, so I think we've climbed at least maybe hopefully 1,000 steps, but I don't think we're anywhere close. The climate has definitely changed. We're now dealing with more of a snowy atmosphere rather than the lush greens from below the steps. Who are you?
Yeah? I was just outside Ivarstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
So I guess that makes sense why people are kind of making this a big deal out of the Dova King and Greybeards, I guess? So what are you doing as well?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Okay, so it's just kind of like, I guess, the tradition of the people here is to walk up the steps. And I guess just kind of meditate and reflect. Is that a dragon? I really hope that dragon's not landing here. This is not the best place to fight. I'd imagine it's going to go attack Ivarstead. I could go and help, but that is in the opposite direction, and I'm not about that life right now. That is a troll up there. If I remember correctly, my research says that trolls are weak against fire. So, hopefully we don't miss. And we totally missed. Alright, we're gonna have to bring him down here. There we go. Let's see if he comes down. We have to play this carefully because he could probably one-shot me. Alright. Good job, Lydia. Or Sophia. Lydia, I'm gonna need you to get your head in the game. You've kind of been slacking behind a little bit. Gonna need you to really get in there. Right, so frost trolls. At least the frost trolls I know are weak against fire now, so that's good. So, as long as I keep my distance and have enough chakra saved up, they shouldn't pose too much of a threat. Let's see. These are a lot of steps. I guess they weren't kidding when they said it was 7,000 steps. But I think we're almost there. Kind of hard to tell, though. Alright, I guess this is the place. It seems very, Greybeardy-like, I guess. Very secluded, high up in the mountains. Not a lot of visitors, I guess. So, yeah. Looks like we made it. Before we go inside, I guess we'll drop off this offering here. Might as well.
Well, we made it here alive, at least. This place is huge.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Sophia.
I would hate to have been the ones who built it on the highest mountain in Skyrim of all places.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best place to build something, but then again, I guess if you want to be secluded from the rest of the world, it kind of is. Can I actually take this potion? I'm taking this potion. Alright, so where are those supplies? There we go. Alright, so on the way back down, we can speak to Kimlik, I guess is his name, and see if he'll give us something for it. In any case, let's go talk to these Greybeards and see exactly what's going on.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
What is a Dragonborn? That is exactly what I want to know. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Alright, I guess the thing that I did earlier is what he's talking about. So.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards.
And who are the Greybeards?
Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
So you guys can hopefully answer my questions.
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
So, what does it mean to be Dragonborn? What exactly is that?
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
So, I guess that makes sense that I wouldn't be the only Dragonborn.
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
It's probably been some time since, you know, I imagine these people probably killed dragons and no one else has absorbed a dragon soul. Also, Lydia, I need you to go somewhere. I guess teach me what you know.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger.
That makes sense.
Master Einarth will now teach you Grow, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Okay.
Grow means
Teach me what you know.
in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, Force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Right, so this matches the writings that we saw inside of the caves earlier, so that makes sense.
You learn a new word like a monster. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly.
So that makes
As
sense.
part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Rome.
And this makes sense of what happened last time we slayed the dragon.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thumb.
Okay. I guess let's try this out.
Was there something you wanted?
Unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Oh, I'm supposed to use it on these targets. Okay.
Well done. Again.
Sure, give me another target.
What's on your mind?
Okay. Alright, Lydia. I'm gonna need you to... Who are you? We'll talk to you in a bit. You interest me.
You learn quickly. Once more.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. I'm
Impressive.
starting to like this
Your
shouting
form
stuff.
is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
I could see why Hitomi
We will perform your
was
next
really proud to be
trial.
Dragonborn. It's a lot of power behind these
Follow
shouts.
Master Bori.
Right, before we do
Those
that,
Greybeards are a strange bunch. Imagine having to sit there in silence all the time. I just couldn't do it.
yeah, I'm sure you
I
couldn't.
struggle staying quiet for even a minute. Also, what's the point in having all that power and not using it? I suppose those Greybeards must be getting on a bit, though.
I'm glad you're not the Dragonborn, Sophia. I feel like that would be a terrible thing. Also, who are you?
Oh, did you need something?
You interest me.
Lead
Come
the
with
way.
me. What do you have
Still
on
here.
you?
What do you want me to carry?
Let's see. Luna armor, boots. So your name's Luna. And you have a summoning spell. I guess just in case you get lost. Interesting. Okay. Dawnbreaker. Interesting sword. Okay.
You lead. I'll follow.
Come with us for a bit.
Why must there always be incest inside temples? It really does make me feel a little sick.
What?
Did I say incest? I meant incense. The smell really gets up my nose.
What? God damn it, Sophia. Hello.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout.
Okay, before that,
Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
before we do that, this quick thing I want to do so like the NPCs don't get in the way. I just want them to wait here.
Let me guess.
Hear the
You-
word within yourself
Okay, I'll be
before
here.
you can project it into a
Maybe.
thum.
Okay, so let's learn this new word. Whirlwind, whirlwind sprint.
Master Bori, and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Okay, so we learned a new shout.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Okay.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay, show me what you got.
Bori. X. Wolf.
Ooh,
Now it's your turn.
okay.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I like this. This is really going to be useful.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
So, yeah, I'm not sure how I do it. It just kind of comes naturally, I guess.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Okay, so I guess we're going to go collect... Okay, seems interesting. The horn of Jurgen Windcaller. So what does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some
Okay.
believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
That's fair. And there's only 4 of you, I noticed.
5. Our leader, Partanax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Okay, that's fair. Who is Jurgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men.
Interesting.
Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Alright. We'll learn more about this later. Looks like we have things to do, so let's gather up the party. I may actually send Lydia back, just in favor of see what Luna can do. And I don't like having more than 2 companions with me.
What's on your mind? You came back for me? I mean, of course you did.
Alright, let's go, Sophia. Luna, you come with me.
We heading out? Let's get going.
Alright, and Lydia, I'm gonna have you go back for a bit.
Ready
We'll
to
come
get
back
going?
for you.
I'll head back home if you need me.
We'll come back for you later. Okay, so. Alright, team. Our new goal is to apparently go after the horn, which is it's like to the northeast? Yeah, northeast of Morthal. So, what we can do is, let's see. We'll head back. I'm actually kind of curious about these ruins, but we'll come back for that later. We'll go to Whiterun. We'll catch a carriage over to Morthal, and then we will head over to Uzengraf to retrieve the horn. I think that sounds like a good, solid plan.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Hello.
Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
I guess.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You cannot escape the truth.
Who the hell are you
You cannot
people?
escape the true Dragonborn. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None will stand to oppose him.
Who is Lord Mirak?
Time to
Okay, no. What was that all about? Who are you people? Cultist. Orders to the cultists. Board the vessel northern maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Kenji before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be pleased. Okay, I don't know who this Mirak or who any of this is, but he will be dealt with shortly. I don't take too kindly to people trying to assassinate me these days. Getting a little tired of it. Anyways, we're here back in Ivarstead to talk with this man here to get our reward.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go? Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
Ooh, 500 gold. That's
Thanks
alright.
again for the legwork.
That was actually worth it. So in regards to that, there's also a few side quests we can do, but they're kind of out of the way. This one's not even really showing up, so I'll have to kind of look and see if I can fix that. Oh no, okay, it's right here. No, it's Solstheim, never mind. Let's see, this one might be a little bit busted, because I can't actually see the cave, unless it's... No, okay, it's right here. Fallstone Cave, but that's towards Riften, so that's kind of out of the way. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Since we're already here, and we're about halfway there, let's go take care of this. Then we'll head over to Whiterun, and then we'h head over to gather the horn. I think that's I think that's a pretty decent plan here. Let's see, and then we'll deal with the guys in the towers later. But yeah, let's go handle that first before we deal with getting the horn. Let's go deal with the bandits here. So that's gonna give us a few bit of gold here. We can actually use some gold because I do want to get some different armor, or at least I want to start being able to craft some different armor because I feel like I'm gonna need it. I still want to use light armor, but I think the ranger armor is gonna go through its uses relatively soon. So definitely gonna need some gold and some materials actually. When we get to Whiterun, I'll definitely check and see what materials I can make, or not materials, but what armor I can make, because weapons I can just get from people as they die. Armor, not so much. Alright, so here we are. I'm not seeing anyone here yet, but it looks like they definitely set up camp here. There's something to... Hello. Quite a few people here. Oh, magus. That is a lot of magus. Alright, new plan. Because mages I cannot take on by running directly towards them. Especially frost mages, because what frost mages do, for those who don't know, is frost magic slows down your movement. And so, as a twin sword user, my movement's already kind of restricted. So let's see what we can do here in terms of picking off people from a distance.
You picked the bad time to get lost.
That didn't kill her. Looks like there's two factions already fighting. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not going as I planned. I did not think there's gonna be so many people here. Alright, great. This is not great. At least we have some potions of extreme healing.
Prepared to die.
Right.
They say actions speak louder than words. I'll die a hero. As you will be forgotten.
Face to your own kind.
Crap. Oh, this is not good.
Good enough.
It seems like my companions aren't really helping too much. They seem to be just kind of holding back a little bit, which isn't great. Because there is quite a few people there, and you guys aren't really getting in there like I need you to.
I'm right behind you.
Let's see, maybe I could change your battle tactics. Combat. I need you to be, I guess fight like a mage, I guess. Because I think if I remember correctly, you deal with like magic and necromancy. Sophia,
Was there something you wanted?
it's not really much I can do for you.
I'm here if you ever need me.
But yeah, there's like 2 groups of bandits up there. I did not see that earlier. And so it's going to be a little bit harder to fight both of them, especially the mages. I can't really do much against mages as of now. That actually hit the tree. I'm a little upset about that. Bandit trained wolf. And they have a saber-toothed tiger? What is this? This might not be possible. We might have to come back for this. Because I did not expect them not only to have wolves, but saber-toothed tigers and all this other stuff. We may not be may not be ready for this. We may have to come back for this. Because that is quite a few people. And it's more so the mages that are giving me problems. Because the mages all seem to use frost magic. And that frost magic is really doing a number on me, unfortunately. Oh god, yeah, they're just not living long enough. And I understand why. These guys are they may be out of our league. There's way too many. And we just don't have the combined strength to take them out. So, we're just gonna skip over this for now. So minus that plan for now. We'll come back for that later. Let's just go ahead and head over to let's go to Whiterun and let's go get the horn, because that's a little disheartening, but yeah, with like at least 10-15 bandits there and half of them using frost magic, we're not necessarily in a good position to take them on. Maybe once we get a little bit more powerful, we can come back to that, but for now, that's just not happening.
But this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
That's fair. And since we're here in Whiterun, we're gonna go ahead and sleep till morning. See if we can get some better supplies here, maybe some better armor, and then we'll head over to the Morthal then to go get the horn. So the nearest end is back this way. So you don't really have much of anything I can really use, unfortunately. Yeah, your stuff is just as good as mine at this point. So it'd probably be better off to see what I can make in the forge rather than just buy something. Okay, so we have the Highwayman's Mail, which is a little bit stronger.
Have you ever read The Lusty Argonian Maid? It sounds like my kind of book.
It probably is, to be honest with you.
What? Just because I'm female doesn't mean I can't enjoy a nice classy piece of literature? I've heard it's quite intellectually stimulating.
It's not.
Actually, I just heard it was stimulating. Although I don't think it was the intellectual kind.
God damn it, Sophia. Okay, so here we are in Morthal. From here, we just need to travel to the northeast, so we can go get the crown, which means we're gonna have to kind of travel through this icy marsh area, I guess is what it is. Maybe just little mountain parts here or something. Not exactly 100% sure.
Need something? Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
I don't even know who that is.
I have told Ygritte of your concern.
What do you need?
Look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
We'll deal with that later.
It's no use. Let's get back to it.
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
And so while we're traveling over to, I forget the name of the place. So quick question for you guys, kind of breaking out of the lore gameplay here. Do you guys want to see me actually like buy equipment and sell equipment or stuff like that? Or would you rather have me cut that footage out in future episodes? Because I can, and it's not a big deal. Like whenever I go to shops to buy, sell, and pick up new things, I can cut that footage out, so that way you don't have to see it. Or I can keep it in. It's up to you guys. So just let me know in the comments of this video, and I'll change that for future videos. Just in case you guys don't want like extra like 3 minutes of footage
Look at that. A cave. Who knows what could be down there?
You know, I saw blood all the way here, and there's blood on the wall of this cave, so probably nothing good. So I'm not going to mess with that. But anyway, yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see footage of me buying and selling equipment, or picking up new gear and stuff like that, or if you just rather have me cut that equipment and just kind of move on after I get done and start the footage up again. So just let me know what you guys want in terms of that, because I don't mind doing either way. Just I know some people have a preference to it, so just kind of trying to match that preference. Anyway, back to it. We are about... So we're not that far, actually. We're, like, right here at Uzengrov. And it looks like there's a patrol here. It looks like a small bandit patrol, maybe? That's what it looks like from here. Yep. That is definitely a bandit patrol. Damn necromancer. Where's the other guy die? Oh, I guess he did. I'm not exactly sure who killed him. And hey, here comes Luna way back here doing absolutely nothing. You're kind of disappointing me right now. Really gonna need you to kind of join us in times of need in battle. Anyway, where's these guys' bodies at? Kind of hard to see them with all this grass. Take your gold. Really don't need a shovel. We'll sell the ring, lockpicks. Ooh, actually, heroic imperial armor. Actually, you know what? Where you at, Sophia? I got something for you.
Do you have something to say?
You know what? I don't for now, but I have something for you.
What is it?
Have some free armor. There you go.
How did you know I like expensive things? Oh yes, because I'm a woman.
I'm just trying to be nice here, but okay, sure. Alright, looks like these bandits made a camp here. He has really nothing of use either. We'll take the meat, though. Looks like these guys, yeah, their camp didn't make it either. Gold, health. We'll definitely need to restock up on potions, actually, now that I think about it, because we used a lot of potions on our way here. Oh yeah, no, these bandits definitely got slaughtered by something, but not exactly
Keep it
sure
up,
what.
And one of these days you will become like me. Yeah, you wish.
Yeah, I don't think I want to become like you. You're weird, and not in a fun way. I guess kind of in a fun way, but anyway. What exactly happened to these people? They got pretty much slaughtered here. Those are a pretty good sized number of bandits too. I hear voices.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
There goes another one.
Seem like there's two of them.
Weak-willed rabble. Even dead, they're almost useless.
It's like they're necromancers, or at least one of them's a necromancer. Let's see if we can open up with the fireball jutsu here.
They seem less raise them.
Alright, so far so good. I think it was just two of them that I could see. Alright. Hooded black mage robes. Actually, I'm gonna take this so I can disenchant it later. And, so I can get that and probably, like, buff it to some future armor or something. You really didn't have much on you, just necromancer robes, right? Yeah, there's really no point in doing that. Minor healing potion. Some books. Nothing much use of here. Some gold. Okay, so yeah, it seems like I guess the necromancers came here, and I guess kind of fought off the the bandit that was already here, would be my guess. This dude has Falmir armor. That's something you don't see every day out here in the wide open. Anyway, yeah, let's try and find this horn. I guess that's why they're here too. Jesus, there's just... Are they fighting something? Dragnir. Alright. So, I guess this is kind of what happened. Both the Dragnir and the Necromancers here, I guess, got into it with each other, and then slowly but surely the Dragnir kind of finished them off, I would take a guess. But I can't be 100% certain. I don't see any more bodies for now, so we should be good. Then again, can't really see the Dragnir with the Sharingan since they don't actually have a pulse. There's a lot of ways here.
Careful! You wouldn't want to see my pretty face.
Yeah, these frost mages are gonna be a problem. I definitely need to invest in some magic resistance at some point, because like physical attacks, despite wearing light armor, I can take a few of those before I'm pretty much done, and I can defend myself a little bit against some magic, or not some magic, but some physical attacks. But magic, I don't really have too much of an answer to. I mean, potentially I could learn a ward, but I don't even know if a ward's gonna really help me at this case. It may be something I have to invest in though, because frost mages are right now the main part of my concern, because frost mages pretty much stop me in my advance and they drain my stamina, which means I can't close the gap. And that's something I really need to do as a two-handed, or not a two-handed, but a dual-wielding warrior. Is kind of close the gap between people. Also, what I may do is because there's two choices with the Uchiha clan mod that you can do for the Sharingan. One of them is slow down time, and the other one is to have active reflexes. I normally pick active reflexes because I like the chance to dodge a power attack. And it kind of makes more sense to have kind of like active reflexes more so than slow down time completely, because it slows down the character too. But I may switch over to slow down time. But we'll see what happens. There we go. At least my fireball jutsu still do enough damage to at least most things so far. So that's good. And my last level up, I opted to go for a destruction magic to cost 50% less. I should probably be aware of those traps. That was not supposed to happen, but it did. Let's heal up a little bit here. God, that really does drain my chakra. I don't even know where he went. Yep. Definitely need to do something about magic, because a lot of these guys are using frost magic. Anyways, moving on. Let's see if there's anything useful on the table.
You're pretty good at using a weapon with both hands. Then again, you would need to be with a weapon of your size.
I see what you did there, Sophia. You're not slick. I'm getting used to your comments. So that opens that door, but there's another handle somewhere around here. That was a fail. I was going to shoot the lamp to kind of hit there on the fire, to kind of let that on fire, but I forgot that the combat mods, you can't just do like quick fire. You actually have to hold the bow for a second, and then that'll happen. So definitely something I need to remind myself of. Alright, we're slowly making it down to the bottom here. Actually, we're almost there, which I think is where we need to go. See that there's a few skeletons here. Level 1 skeleton, so not that bad. Pretty easy to deal with, even though some of them are archers. Oh god, where'd that come from? Okay, I was wondering what was causing that too. Oh, wow. I don't know where he came from, but I guess I got flanked there. Alright, so word of advice, never leave your back exposed. Always pay attention to your surroundings, or that will happen. Nice job. Okay, so we're back to where we was. Damn. These archers really know how to hit people. It's kind of weird how accurate archers are in this game. Like, in a way, I guess, I don't know. It just seems like they always hit their shot. This guy's probably gonna come to life, right? Yes, no. Doesn't really matter though. These skeletons are level 1, but they still pose some threat. There we go. Now, I don't know who the bastard was that hit me from behind earlier. I don't know where he's at. I guess because there's still bones on it, I can't really move it out the way like I did last time, but that's fine. Behind all that rubble, there's some things behind there. I always tend to get lost a little bit in this dungeon. Just only slightly, because there's lots of ways to go and lots of things to do, so it's kind of like you kind of lose track of everything. The hell's happening to Luna? I guess she stepped in the fire. Might as well, since we're here. Fade become ethereal. Interesting. Alright, so that's the word of power here, but not exactly what we came here for. I'm not even really sure if we're going the right way, to be honest with you. Feels like we're going a completely different direction. Which I think we are. Right, okay. So I think I found the way to go now. I think I remember this correctly, because you're told to come here right after you learn the Whirlwind Shout, because you have to use it here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. So if I remember correctly, you have to, Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this correctly. There we go. So yeah, you have to activate those lights, then use the Whirlwind Dash to, get past all of the gates.
I don't like where this is going.
You know, I don't either, but I think we should be okay. That being said, definitely heard quite a few coffins open up. Right. So let's not touch the ground because it's fucking fire right now. Okay. Luna, I'm gonna need you to, like, actually fight. Or we're gonna have to, part ways here. Because I've noticed you kind of, you've kind of held back a little bit during these fights. Like, I haven't really seen you do much yet. Okay, this looks like trouble.
Wow, that's impressive.
That feels like trouble. This is probably trouble. Alright, let's go grab this horn, I guess. Read note from a friend. Dragonborn, I need to speak with you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn at Riverwood and I'll meet you. A friend. Great, so someone already came and took the horn. Fantastic. So we basically just wasted our time here. I guess we're going to Riverwood to see whoever took the horn from us. You know, honestly...
You mean to say we came all this way and risked our lives for nothing? The person who wrote that note better start explaining fast.
Exactly, Sophia. I'm glad we're on the same page here, because it would have been a lot easier just to leave the notes at the beginning of the place. They'd be like, hey, Dragonborn, so you don't waste your time and potentially die here with all these traps and Dragnir and all these bandits, come meet me at Riverwood. That seems like a much better idea than to just kind of have us waste our time here and travel all this way just for nothing, you know? But that's just me. That's how I feel about this situation. So yeah, kind of pissed after all that. Just ever so slightly, because yeah, I could have died here. And no one would have heard from me again, and then there'll be no quote-unquote Dragonborn, and then no one could save the world, and then it would be over. So right, so after all of that, we actually got nothing. So I think we'll set up camp here. I believe there's a little campsite here we can set up camp. We'll rest up, and I guess we will make our way to Riverwood to go see who exactly took our horn, because we kind of needed that. And it just would have made more sense to kind of tell us beforehand, before we wasted our time to go collect it. But that's fine. We'll rest up here, and we will set off for Riverwood in the morning. And I'm going to try and train you, Luna, to be a little bit more combat effective. Because right now, you're not really doing much, and that's concerning.